From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
Right now on the Afternoon Edition, a community in mourning, an emotional vigil in Oakland for a police officer killed in the line of duty 1 week ago today. Good afternoon. I'm Elizabeth Cook in for Ryan. Dozens of people showed up to honor Officer Tuan Le. Sean Chitness is at the Pacific Renaissance Plaza with more on today's service.
Community members gathered here at the Pacific Renaissance Plaza in Oakland to remember Officer Tuan Le a week after he was killed in the line of duty. A Buddhist master from a nearby Buddhist temple here in Oakland led a ceremony Friday morning to help family, friends, and community members, as well as fellow OPD officers, mourn his loss. Those that knew him say he was a dedicated public servant and loving husband who was a cherished member of the Oakland community. He was a proud Vietnamese American born in Saigon. He graduated from the Oakland Police Academy in 2020.
He was very, very proud of being an Oakland police officer, and he was very proud of protecting our community.
Officer Tuan Le came to help me when I needed help as an Oakland resident. He came, he assisted, he comforted me, and now we are here to comfort each other.
The family is planning a private funeral next week.
And as for the very latest on the investigation into this case, a fourth suspect has been reportedly arrested in Southern California. That's according to the Mercury News. Officer Le died last Friday, hours after being shot while responding undercover to burglaries at a marijuana business. Yesterday, 3 men arrested in the murder faced a judge and the officer's family for the first time. Mark Sanders is accused of firing the shots that killed Officer Le. He was silent during his brief court appearance. And so was Alan Brown, also charged in Le's murder. And Sebron Russell, accused of participating in the burglaries. Sanders, the main suspect we mentioned, has a prior manslaughter conviction, and he and Russell have been in trouble together before. Both were charged in a 2021 burglary in Contra Costa County. Sanders was convicted. Now to Southern California, where the area was just rocked by yet another earthquake. The magnitude 4.1 quake hit about an hour ago in the mountains of Lytle Creek, just east of L.A. Los Angeles Fire says there are no immediate reports of any injuries or major damage to buildings or other infrastructure within the city. Back here at home, a beach hazard statement is in effect along the Bay Area coastline. People are being warned to watch out for sneaker waves and breaking waves up to 10 feet. In Pacifica, the recent high surf did some serious damage to the pier. The city says it'll take at least 3 more weeks to repair the deck and concrete railings. All right, let's take a live look outside. Dry skies for now, pretty clear and blue, but we're tracking another round of rain on the way. Meteorologist Darren Peck has a sneak peek of what you can expect this weekend. Darren?
Okay, we're looking at clearing skies out there today, and as we get into the later hours of the afternoon, it'll be more blue sky than anything else. And when you look at daytime highs, some of these are coming into the low 60s. Not terribly breezy. It's a pretty good day. Make the most of this one, because starting tomorrow, things are going to start changing for us in a number of ways. It's going to get cooler, it's going to get windier, and it's going to get rainier. Let's go ahead and track the arrival of this first system, which is brewing in the Gulf of Alaska, and it's coming down from much norther climes than the storms that we've had so far this season. This thing's coming straight down from the north, which means it's going to be colder. We'll get to that part of it in 1 second. Let's talk about the rain first. That gets here tomorrow morning at 9, and from 9 o'clock going all the way through the day, we're going to have an organized line of rain marching across the bay. So plan on some rain tomorrow. I'll be back with much more on this in the complete forecast coming up in just a bit.
It's the city that once earned the dubious distinction of the nation's murder capital. Things were so bad in East Palo Alto, it inspired one local to join the police force. And 3 decades later, he's the chief, presiding over a department that didn't record a single homicide in 2023. And he told our Kelsey Thorid that credit goes to everyone in town.
Police Chief Jeff Liu grew up in Palo Alto and remembers exactly what his parents used to say about East Palo Alto.
My parents always told me, don't go to East Palo Alto. And this was like the 80s, early 90s. Don't go to East Palo Alto. It's very dangerous. Stay out of East Palo Alto.
During that time, East Palo Alto was known as the murder capital of the U.S. In 1992, the city of just 24,000 people at the time reported 42 homicides, the most per capita of any city in the country. Chief Liu says even now, 30-plus years later, it's still hard to shake that reputation.
Even when I'm in different areas of the state, you say, yeah, I work in East Palo Alto, people would say, ooh, because they think it's dangerous.
Despite those hurdles, Chief Liu joined the East Palo Alto Police Department 23 years ago. He became chief in 2023, and that same year, the city accomplished something many thought may never happen.
After so many years of carrying that label around, to reach zero murders for the 2023 year, that's just the hugest community accomplishment possible.
Chief Liu credits the entire community for the success, saying everyone from local churches to after-school programs to community leaders chipped in to create a safe and welcoming culture in the city.
Everybody's been working through this, or working towards this, for so many years. That's why I say it's a community celebration right now.
East Palo Alto saw 6 homicides in both 2020 and 2021, and 5 the next year. In Berkeley, People's Park remains closed to the public. We spotted several police officers today securing the area. UC Berkeley wants to use People's Park for student housing, but activists want the park to be what it's always been, a place for free speech and a space for people to go. Now, yesterday, officers swooped in, surrounding the park, kicking out campers and making people come down from tree houses. City and campus police arrested a total of 9 people. Roads are blocked off around the park. To the economy now, a new jobs report is out, and it shows the unemployment rate remains near record lows as businesses continue to add new workers. Hotels, restaurants, and other businesses in the leisure and hospitality sector added 40,000 new jobs in December. The healthcare industry also grew, bringing on 38,000 new positions. Altogether, the economy added a better than expected 216,000 jobs just last month.
If we keep getting data that is consistent with a solid labor market, I don't think that the Fed is going to be lowering interest rates anytime soon.
The Fed makes its next decision at the end of the month. All right, let's get a quick check on Wall Street, how they are responding to this news. And right now on this Friday, it is down about 37 points.